Hi everybody, hello, welcome back to the channel Luxe Divination. Hope you guys doing awesome, Divine Collective. Thank you so much for joining in and tuning in with me. Let us start with your reading. We will dive into your current energy, okay, and for this I'm taking pocket archetypes. Cool. The Most High, please come through. And cool. The Father again. Okay, bottom of the deck is cool. It fell down. Just a second. The Bardo. What is the Bardo? Oh my god, this looks a little bit horrible, but this says the Bardo. Okay, and your current energy is the Father, right? This is the bottom of the deck energy. So let's talk about the Father first. This is divine masculine energy protecting you. Okay, this is the divine masculine aspect of the Most High. This is the masculine, the protector side of yours, right? I think you're being very strategic, and there is this kind authority. It says kind authority. Okay, you're getting support from the Most High right now. Okay, so you're learning about your dark as well as light aspect. This is dark aspect, this is light aspect. Okay, and you might be seeing a lot of shadow aspects nowadays during the meditation or even visions, right? All of a sudden dark kind of energies, okay, that you feel, the habits or even patterns are coming up to the surface here, right? This is that energy. So here, this is your guardian side, as well as, you know, something that is challenging you to grow and evolve now, okay, and move on from your past version once and for all. You're being challenged at this point of time. Yes, and you have to accept that you are a human being with flaws and wounds, and you don't need to give into perfection all the time. Okay, you don't have to be a perfectionist all the time, the Divine Collective, right? So this is the energy. Okay, and what I am seeing here is that this is some kind of virtue. Yes, you're gonna be the embodiment of the virtues through these challenges, and this can be honesty, wisdom, and loyalty to yourself first. Okay, and using that wisdom in a very honest manner, in a very genuine manner, in order to help others, in order to guide others. This is that energy. Okay, and you know, you cannot escape this duality of your light as well as shadow aspect, because this is gonna be forever. Like, this is gonna be a forever side. Okay, everybody has their own dark and light in them. So this is your inherent archetype itself, right? So the limitations that you are literally seeing around you are the limitations that are going to help you, support you to grow, okay, and get the solutions for that. Okay, this is that energy that you are going to grow beyond the family and into the world very well. You're not going to be settled at one place. This is not settlement at one place. This is not at all settling, first of all. Okay, this is guiding Your soul journey is to guide others and never settling, and always working on your shadow aspects, because self improvement never stops. Okay, and this is the energy, because your soul is eternal. Self improvement is also an eternal work. Okay, spirituality is work for eternity. So this is that work for eternity. You work for eternity and not numbers. No. That's why it becomes so unsettling for you sometimes, that what I'm gonna do after settling, bro. Like, just like, I'll be like a tree, laying in one place, standing in one place, and all of a sudden die at one place. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. Okay, that's not gonna happen with you. And finally, you are learning how to protect yourself from adversities. Seriously. Okay, let us see your energies from tarot, and I'm taking spirit song for that. Cool. Yup. Cool. Wow. Okay. This deck shuffles so neatly. Yeah, now it's visible, right? Properly. Cool. All right, the Most High, please come through and give the trail of messages. What is coming? This is Queen of Acorns. Okay, Queen of Acorns reverse, and then we have Seven of Shells with that. Okay, can you see? Since there is a spark, a spark in you, especially about your creativity, right? There is a spark of creativity that is going to give you power, but you have to ignite. For ignition, you have to come out of your indecisiveness. You are indecisive about something or confused about something. There is lack of clarity. Okay, you can definitely go for manifesting inner clarity. Okay, wearing clear quartz, even selenite, labradorite. Okay, take how it resonates for you, but this is something about your passion or creativity is being blocked by lack of inner clarity. Cool. Okay, I think the images of your shadow side is getting overwhelming for you a little, right? Yeah, see, the Hermit is in reverse. Maybe you're not indulging more into the spiritual practices, okay, because of shadow work overwhelms us a lot, right? So this is a little bit lost feeling, that even after doing shadow work, I'm feeling lost, directionless. But actually, you're not directionless, You have the vision, you have the power, you have the passion. You just have to bring in the clarity, invite in the clarity here, okay? Cool. Now next, what's next? What's next? The Most High. Okay. Page of Crystals. Yes, your ideas are perfectly powerful, okay? You don't even know how powerful your ideas are, even if they are, just for laying the foundations. Because Page of Crystals, page, foundation energy, lay the foundation of your ideas. The Most High is telling you, okay, let's start with laying the foundation. Are you ready? But you have to be very cautious, okay? Cautious like a fox. Why? Because whatever ideas you have, you need disciplined approach as well, okay? You need to align your discipline with your actions, your ideas. You need spiritual discipline as well as actions in your daily life to align with your ideas. Yes, because you have spiritual work to do here. Yes, that's why. Cool. Apart from Page of Crystals, what do we have? And also the Hermit reverse is telling us that please let those ideas come out, okay? Let those ideas come out. I think you are doubting yourself on those major parameters, okay? You are doing so good and you will do so good. So please do not think about the future right now, okay? Yep. Don't indulge in overthinking about the outcomes. Yeah, you don't have to think about the outcomes. Okay, we have 9 of feathers, okay? That is the sword energy, and we have King of Shells, that is King of Cups energy, and then we have 9 of Shells. Okay, so 9 of Feathers is telling you to shift your perspective somewhere, okay, in order to bring integrity in your life, okay? See, the 9 of Feathers is asking you to shift your perspective in such a manner that it integrates, okay, it empowers you and brings harmony in your life, okay? Seahorses can be significant for you, even penguins can be significant, and this 9 of Shells is telling you that, and literally it will lead to material happiness, okay? Yeah, it will lead to fulfillment. That will be the energy where you will feel fulfilled in the longer run, okay? Yep, that is the energy. What is the bottom of the deck? The Hanged Man. Yes, okay, this is divine pause, dear one. This is divine pause. Let me give you another perspective on this. See, the Father energy, that is the Most High, okay, is telling you, while integrating your shadow aspects with your light aspects, I want to give you this divine pause in which a major perspective will shift, or is shifting, or is gonna shift. Take how it resonates according to your timeline. There is a shift coming. First of all, see, it will start with your perspective, okay? It will start with a change, a very major change in your perspective, and then you are going to integrate those shadow aspects of yourselves, the limitations of yourselves, in such a manner that it will prove to be a strength in the longer run, okay? You're going to work on your shadow aspects. That is going to be very overwhelming and very stressful, and sometimes you would literally think that you're being attacked, but it's not like that. You're actually facing your inner demons, and it feels like attacks, seriously. But you're not attacked, you're highly protected. That's what the Most High is telling you, that I am your guardian, your protector, okay? So this Hanged Man energy is a virtue in disguise, okay? It's a blessing in disguise. Patience is the virtue here, and perspective is the gift, okay? Perspective is gonna fuel this virtue. That's gonna lead to wisdom and loyalty to yourself, to your higher self, right? All right, now let us see Divine Collective. What guidance are we getting for you? I'm going to see this with another deck, okay? What guidance is coming for you right now? Alright, the Most High, please give us the guidance for the Divine Collective's highest good. And the card flew and fell. Wow, oh my god, I'm gonna make this shit up. Thank you. Thank you. This is Ace of Cups, okay? This is, please invest into yourself, okay? Please invest in what makes you the happiest of all, right? Ace of Cups is a divine blessing of love from higher realms, and this is not small, okay? You're going to receive direct love of the Most High. See, I just cannot make this shit up here. This is love of the Most High. This is rare, okay? What you have unwild, okay? Unwild here, this is rare. This is abundance. Abundance in terms of emotions, okay? Okay. So the guidance is to please invest in yourself. This is self-love. Accept. Please let the acceptance flow, right? I want to keep it here because this is the main energy. Okay, then we have 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. Okay. Guidance is to, dear one, stick to your soul tribe, okay? Stick to your spirit family, because 4 of Wands, this is 11-11 energy. They are going to help you, okay? They're going to help you at every stage, okay? When even if there is competition, okay, even if people are attacking you from behind, from a blind spot, you can say that, right? Or even 5 of Wands, even if people are just in argument mode, or even want to take control of your life, okay, that's not gonna happen. Why? Because you're being gifted, okay, you're being gifted the wand that's gonna help you to liberate yourself, your own self, okay, that's gonna light your path, correct? So that's the energy here. And Ace of Cups is that lightness inside of you, that's gonna come with the 4 of Wands, okay, even if the waters are turbulent here. These waters are turbulent. Somewhere or the other, you're gonna see a lot of competition around you, okay. Still, you're gonna stand out with hard work, okay. This is minding your own business, right? But you're not denied anything. Maybe it got delayed, but you were never denied of this energy, this fulfillment, okay. This is abundance, literally. This is emotional abundance. This is inner abundance, yes, because this is emotional, right? See, 6 of Wands. I cannot make this shit up. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Wands. You're very well led by spirit. You're very well led by the Most High here himself, okay. See the wand again, the wand that you just got, and you just took it up and led yourself to that road, that path, correct? So that's the energy, and it's so beautiful. This is future energy, Divine Collective. Yep, the moon. You're finally getting victory over the darkness of inner self, because there was this gentle, calm, cool energy, okay, that you channelized into your shadow work. Shadow work is very significant and potent energy right now in your life. I don't know how many of you are doing that shadow work or have done it already, okay, but it never ends, let me tell you that. Yeah, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, because you are destined for 10 of Cups. Oh my god, I cannot make this shit up. I love you, Lord, my strength. So you are destined for this, Divine Collective. This is the best life. This is the best family life, or even soul tribe. You're gonna live with your soul tribe, okay, even if it is overseas, even if it is in your home country. Take how it resonates with you, but you're not gonna settle in a conventional way. You're gonna settle in a very unconventional way, okay. And yes, you are gonna do that alone. You're gonna do that alone, but with the support of your spirit team as well as soul tribe, okay. You are gonna have some natural help here from the divine, okay. So please be ready in order to receive that help. Cool. Wow, beloveds, I'm so happy for you. Now let's take an angel message and we will end this reading. Okay. Alright, the Most High, Archangels, the Seraphim, the Cherubim, the Dominions, the Cherubs, please come through and give the Divine Collective the guidance for their highest good. Thank you and amen. Aho, Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Okay, let us start. Let us start shuffling. What message would you like to relay today? Oh my god, yes. Laughter. I cannot, bro. I just cannot, bro. This is a confirmation. Confirmation that you're destined for happiness and nothing less than that, right? So let me read that for you. Laughter is a wonderful healer. It shakes out the fear and leaves you feeling happier, clearer, and more relaxed. Remember that angels fly because they take themselves lightly. So make light of difficulties and see the funny side of situations. Laugh at yourself and with others. When you relax and laugh, your angels drop in new suggestions and ideas which can transform difficulty into delight. Laughter is the sunshine which dissolves the darkness. So be merry, joyous, and fun filled. Affirmation is, I see the humor in everything. Awesome. You can be humorous, you can be funny, right? So this was the reading, this was the message from the angels. I'll meet you in the next message. Until then, take care, bye bye. Divine rising and ciao.